For direct seed planting, you mentioned it. Is it advisable to direct seed plant, or should you always start them away from the bed, then transfer them as seedlings?
Ideally, certain things you want to plant directly into the ground, but it depends on the germination completion cycle. Some things will take, 60 days, 70 days, like radishes are really quick. Other things might take, 110, 120 days. The problem is between frosts that you have up here, like Missy lives up even a higher altitude. How high is that? Yeah, 9,200 feet. She can still grow up there, but she has to time it just right. And when she puts the things out in the seed form, it's going to have to be right after the last frost. But even if you can't time it, you'll have to put the seeds in and put like maybe a milk jug over the cut a bottom and put over the top of it to make a slight terrarium or something like that for the plant to get established. Because when it's little and it germinates and the life first starts to come out, if it freezes or even if it gets a light frost, it'll kill that start because it's very tender. So you have to be careful. And I don't know the temperature here that well. This is my first time here. So if you want to have success as best you can, my suggestion is do some of the starts inside with a little grow light, or if you have a light, a windowsill that you can start them in, and then put them out there. That way, you're after the freeze, and you got a head start in regards to growing. Because part of the time where it says from start to completion, that's part of the germination popping up. So if you have a plant that's maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks old and it's a little taller, when you put it in, you always already have that savings of time that 20 days that you would have on the end of the season, so you can guarantee a better harvest. The other thing is when you do direct seed, the soil that we have here that we're making right now should be just fine for it because it's not heavy in mulch. They do have mulch in the cow compost, but it's a lighter mulch, it's a finer mulch. If you have it where it's a looser mulch, a lot of times they'll sell compost that way, it's difficult to start a seed in that. That's why they have a potting soil, because the seeds want to be nurtured. Okay, they want to be held, is the way you have to think about it. And so you want to have where the soil is all around the seed as it begins to germinate and comes up. Otherwise, you might have an air pocket here, and it's difficult. That may be the side that's wanting to come out to germinate, and so you won't have as high a germination. That makes sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.